I can see the sunlight fade away. Ooh, come a little closer, stay with me. Ooh, guess I've always been a little afraid of the darkness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter where I'm at, I'll be okay. When you say I will be a sunlight shining through the dark night, dancing till the sunrise.
Yo, what's going on, fam? We back. Another week, another midweek market update brought to you by Enclave Markets. If you guys aren't trading on Edgebot on Telegram, I don't know what you guys are doing. Get on it. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? How has your week been? What has been going on in your world? What is up? The crypto markets are all over the place. We've had some good trades, though. We've had some good trades as of late. There's no my music. So hold on a second. I think that's better. It's way too loud in my ears, but I think it's fine for you guys. Awesome. But yeah, we're back. Another Wednesday. If you guys saw in the Adoption podcast, we kind of gave a breakdown too. Had some cool trades that I showed. I'm gonna show them to you again. So before we got into Crow, and we did pretty dang good in Crow. But I'm done with it now. Unfortunately, I can only trade Crow on why does it only show my last two trades? Hold on. Let's go like August. Oh wait, no. Yeah, August 1st to today. There we go. Okay, so we got on Crow, we got a 50% trade, 50% win, and then again we got a 141% win. Pretty nice trades. And today we got a nice Bitcoin long. Today we got a 22% win on Bitcoin. Pretty dang good. We lost a little bit of money. We had some lost trades here, so we're kind of making our way back. But today was a good win. Today was $18 on weeks. Again, I'm only trading 1% of my portfolio, so my margin is only $10. I'm trading small potatoes here, but this is my training. This is how I practice as I get better, and then I feel confident trading bigger numbers of money. Honestly, my bigger portfolio is my swing trading portfolio, which is my spot portfolio. All right, let's get into the market update. Let's see what's going on. Let's look at the charts and get into it. You know what? I was just showing you all those trades and nothing. You didn't see nothing, none of that. So we're gonna go to. My goodness. Oh my goodness. One day I'll get this. All right. So yes, let me go back to my position history here. It used to show me more of my history. I don't know why it doesn't do that anymore. Let's go like August here to today. Search. All right. So what I was showing you before was the Crow 50% win, 141% win, and 22.35% win for Bitcoin today, which was pretty nice. And we also had a nice win on the where is it? Perps. How do I see my history? I'm still figuring. Oh, history. Here it is. Orders. We can see that I got a $7.44 win today in Bitcoin. That was, I believe, an 8.88% win. I don't know why it doesn't show you the percent win here. I kind of wish it did, but it doesn't. And we're in an Ethereum trade, actually, right now. We're in an E-trade. Oh, God, has it gone down again? This trade has been choppy, like super choppy. I'll show you guys in just a second. Just get organized here. Okay, I got all my chats. All right, let's take a look and we'll see what we're looking at here. We'll start with ETH because that's the trade I'm in right now. This trade has been all over the place, so I'm gonna delete these lines real quick. I'm gonna show you where to start. So I've been tracking this basically since 11 o'clock today. So I thought, okay, we're gonna make an uptrending, a bulk leg. That's what it looked like, right? Didn't happen. Okay, so then we started to make something like this. It looked like we were respecting this right here, kind of like that, and then we lost it. Now I'm kind of holding hope, thinking that we're making something like this, and so far so good. It looks like we're making some sort of descending channel here. There we go. Looks like we're making some sort of descending channel here. And we came and we touched the 21-day moving average. We had a nice rip off that 21-day moving average. So right here, I got in here, this wick down to the 200-day moving average. I kind of got into it when it came back in the channel. And then I've been in it ever since. We're not like really, like we're down like 23 cents, 0.24%. So we're not in a loss really, but like my stop loss is just hiding under this 200-day moving average. I think we're stop loss is at like 44.32. So like basically right at this 200-day moving average on the 1 hour. Again, we're not going to lose a whole lot, but I'm anticipating a breakout to 4,800 the next couple of days. That'll be a nice $85 win. But yeah, we bounced off the 21-day moving average. Honestly, I thought we were losing it. It looked like, and the hourly was, the stochastic was rolling over, but if we can continue just kind of going sideways and keeping with the 21 here, we might be able to get this to kind of curl back up again. Let's take a look at the smaller time frames to see where we're going. Again, the 30-minute time frame, again, curling up and coming back up, so that's nice. The 15-minute team is struggling with this 21, just fighting it up and up and up. Look at this chop, like it's just insane. I don't know what's going on, but we're still in my pattern, so I have to respect the pattern until it's confirmed that it's broke. But all in all, if we do break my pattern, if this is a failed trade, don't lose hope, because the reality of the situation is I'm trading the daily. I'm really looking at the daily, and the daily has broken out of my falling wedge here. Maybe we roll over, but I see the stochastics curling up on the daily. RSI is just above the neutral line. Like we still got lots of room to move up, so I really do believe the 1 hour chart could come down, roll over, reset, and come back up, and you'll see on the daily the continuation all the way up to like potentially get $5,000. So I may lose this trade, but all in all, I will get back in and catch it again, especially if it comes down and retests the top of this trend line. Reflip that as support. I'm all good with that. So ETH is playing with me here. We're gonna have to monitor this 1 hour trade here and see where this goes, and see if we can stay above the hourly 200-day moving average. I'm really hoping we do. That would be a nice trade, another success if we do. But we'll have to keep our eye on that and see if that's what plays out. But until we close below the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour, I'm still a bull. All right. But overall, ETH go up. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin today, we traded this breakout of the rising wedge here, or the bullish pennant, I guess you could call it. We traded that. We got it all the way up here. We cut it out here. I didn't sell the top exactly. Of course, I never really do. I sell a little bit early just to make sure I take some profits. I wanted to pay myself today, and I did. And we've come down. We've actually bounced off the top of the channel again. It looks like we're bouncing, and we're up. We're right down at the 21-day moving average on the 1 hour. So do we kind of bounce off it and continue on the upside? I'm more likely to say yes, because the stochastic RSI is getting to the bottom. So I don't see this going too much further to the downside. Maybe we do come back and retest the top of this channel again. That could happen, but everything's looking pretty good here. Again, we're making higher lows. As long as you're making higher lows, I'm not like bearish, right? We'd have to break the structure, and until we break the structure, I'm not overly worried. Let's take a look at the bigger time frames for Bitcoin. Again, 4 hour, you can kind of say we did the same thing. And it looks like we're just retesting it now on the 4 hour. Mind you, the 4 hour stochastic kind of does look like it's starting to curl over, so keep your eye on that. This could do something like this, where we come up, we roll over, and then eventually come back up again. All right, so keep your eye on that. I've seen that many times before. So we'll keep your eye on the 4 hour. And then what we got to really watch is the Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to go to the daily here. I've been tracking this on the daily. This is what makes the most sense to me. Oops. All right, daily chart for Bitcoin dominance looks like we broke out of my pattern, guys. I've been tracking this for a while, basically since the start of this pattern. and we came down. It looks like we might be bearishly retesting the bottom of this trend line, and Bitcoin dominance might drop to 55.15%, guys. Now, where's money going? If Bitcoin dominance is going down, okay, what is Tether dominance? What are the stable coins doing? And boom, I've had this this rising wedge here, and hello, we're breaking down. It looks like it's playing out. It looks like alts are due for a pump, guys, and this is why I'm in a neat trade. This is why I'm bullish on alts right now. Is it might be go time, and you see this here in the stochastic RSI. You see a double top here actually in the stochastic RSI. We're coming back down. I don't see why we wouldn't right now. Everything's pointing to Tether dominance coming down to potentially 4.03%. We look like Bitcoin dominance is going down to potentially 5.22%, which leads me to believe that altcoins are going to be pretty strong. This is why I'm thinking, Ethereum to 5K is looking more likely than not until I see something change in the Bitcoin dominance, USDT dominance. I'm still bullish. I don't know what the hell that was. Something just fell on my desk. That's what I'm looking at for like the markets. Like until I see something different, and I've been tracking. I told you, to be honest, I actually believe that we were going to continue all the way up into the 200-day moving average. I believe that we were going to go all the way to the 200-day moving average here and eventually get rejected. I anticipated September to be bullish, so we might have a send timber instead of a rect timber. So it might actually be, not a bad month. It could be, or we could lead up to maybe we're pricing in the rate cuts. Maybe this is what's happening, and then it'll be like a sell then lose event when rates cuts come, and then maybe September does end red, but it goes up first. That could be a very a likely possibility. But you got to think about it. We are closer to the end of this bull market than we are to the beginning. Like we're just going to be ripping and crazy ripping. I do believe altcoin season is coming, guys. It really is. So we see my rising wedge falling to the downside, a W pattern which came up, and this might be it. This might be the end of the W pattern, right? And then what do we do now? We start to fall over. So what I'm going to look for is it to do something like this. I'm going to look for it to come down, maybe retest the bottom of the channel. It's going to do something like this. It's going to do things like that, right? Up until eventually we come down, all the way down. That's what I'm looking for. The start of a downtrend. All right, let's take a look at Solana, because the Solana was another one that looked pretty nice, and I got a lot of Solana. This one I totally missed. I should have set alerts, because I had the falling wedge drawn, and I totally freaking missed it. Dude, Solana, if you got this trade, you would have been up 6.76%. When we're using leverage, that's going to be a heck of a lot more. I totally missed it, but I charted it. It played out exactly like I believe it would, and we're potentially going to go all the way up to 224 here. Like, we could continue on here. So let's take a look at the smaller time frames for Solana. Are we flagging out? Right, we'll look for a bull flag. Could be here, right? We could be flagging out here and waiting for 21-day moving average to come back into price action. So look for Solana to continue on somewhere around here to $222. So Solana looks pretty good to me. You can even just trade this flag here, and that is on the 4-hour time frame. So yeah, look for Solana to continue its move to the upside. I do see the stochastic RSI curling over, so just bear that in mind. I do see the RSI kind of curling up here, so keep your eye on that. Let's go a little lower to the 1 hour. Again, the 1 hour could still come up here. Still got room to come up on the 1 hour, so keep your eye on that. Like I can still see a pump here. Again, you got to trade these flags until they just stop working, and then when they stop working, they're going to reverse trend, and it's going to be a new trend, right? And that's all you can do is you trade the patterns until they don't work anymore, and then you change your thinking, because that's either a top or you're gonna make something different, right? You're gonna make a whole new structure. But we're in a bull market. I know this. I know Tether dominance is going down. I know Bitcoin dominance is going down. So I have to believe that money's flowing out of out of Bitcoin into altcoins, and altcoins are gonna be bullish. So therefore, I should believe that my bullish patterns should break to the upside more often than they shouldn't, right? So that's why we keep trading them until they stop working. And this is why we only risk 1% of our portfolio. We have proper risk management. Therefore, if we lose trade, you're not breaking the bank here. You just wait for the next one and you catch the next one, right? It's honestly, at least for me personally, it's really managing my emotions. Once I manage my emotions in trades, then I don't do silly decisions. Find when I'm making emotional decisions, I'm making rash decisions, and I'm less successful in my trading. This is why I only trade certain patterns. I like the falling wedges, head and shoulder patterns, but really, like, my bread and butter so far, like lately, has been these falling wedges. Falling wedges and falling channels have been my bread and butter. This is all my successful trades have essentially been these patterns, and just if it ain't broke, don't if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I'm still a student. I am still learning. I am in a trading group, so as I get better, I will start to trade more patterns. But this is what I'm comfortable trading right now, and it's working for me. And I have no problem practicing patience and discipline to be able to trade just my pattern. Yeah, Solana again, looking good. Everything going to the upside. Let's take a look at AVAX. AVAX again is still in my pattern here on the daily. This one might be a little bit of a longer pattern. This can bring you all the way to October, so you might have to be a little patient with AVAX here. You may bounce around in here, and it kind of looks like we're doing exactly that. We're gonna come up, maybe make a lower high here, coming back down to the bottom of the channel, and it's gonna squeeze and get tighter. And that's what we gotta watch. We gotta watch until the structure breaks. But if you want, you could trade this pattern. You can get in if it hits the bottom of the channel. You can get in a trade right there. You had your stop loss right at the below the 200-day moving average on the daily, and that could be a pretty nice trade. So let's take a look let's see how that would go. If you're to trade AVAX, exactly the way I just said, let's see what it goes. So I'm gonna remove my previous support resistance lines. And then I'm going to put the trade right here at the bottom of the channel. So we're going to anticipate that it's going to come down, and maybe we touch the bottom of the channel, say right about here at, let's see, look, $24.30. And then we'll hide our stop loss on the bot below the 200-day moving average, just below the 200-day moving average. Give us some wiggle room. And I believe this trade is going to hit $35. So if that was to play out, you would have a trade like this. You would have a 3.84 risk versus reward ratio. Your stop loss would be 12%, and your take profit would be up here at 49%. Okay, so if you were to work that out, you would go, $10, or your trading portfolio is say $1,000. You calculate 1% of your portfolio would be $10 divided by 0.1278. That'd be a position size of $78. So you would have your $78 trade, and then you would put whatever leverage you want to use, and you put your stop loss at $21 and your take profit at $35. So that would look something like this on weeks. I only do this on weeks because actually maybe we can do that on DeFi app. So let's go to that was AVAX, right? We go to perps, we go to AVAX. Okay. So we put actually, you know what, this is not going to work on AVAX because I got to find my margin size. Let me go to weeks. Yeah, on DeFi app, for some reason, it doesn't really do the same calculation for the margin size. So we would put we'll be doing like a trigger order, for example, right? So we said we would do entry at 24,230, 24,148, 24,148, right? Right at the bottom of the channel here, right? 24, we'll just call it 24,2. So your entry would be 24,200. Your what is amount AVAX? No, amount USDT. That's what I'm doing. Last price 24,200. We put $78 in our trade. If we were to do a long, our take profit would be back here at $36. So $36, and our stop loss, our stop loss would be $21. Now our stop loss would be $21. So you'd be risking $12 for $32 win. Okay, so that would be your trade right there. Now again, depending on the size of your portfolio, it would be size and how much you would win would change. But that could be a good trade, and you're safe. You're betting that you'll stay above the 200-day moving average on the daily, which is pretty good. I believe, God, there could be a chance that we don't even go below that for the rest of this bull market. It may only be up from here. But that's how you would set that trade up. So I always try to anticipate my trades before they happen. To be honest, I probably wouldn't take that trade right now. I would just wait. I would just wait until we get tighter in this channel and maybe look at something like this. I would keep my stop loss below the break of the channel here and do something like that. And that would be a 6.84, risk versus reward ratio. And as it would start to get tight, you would look at the breakout. You would watch your stochastic RSI and your RSI like I show, and you would see where your moving averages are. That's kind of what I would do, and that's exactly what I'm going to do when this eventually goes to the break. We just got to be patient. This might be something that you're waiting basically all of September for. This could be an October play. All right, so let's take a look at Crow. We traded Crow. It came down. This looks pretty good. I'm glad I came to see this. Like I said, I love me following channels. So Crow was crazy. Crow was like, the trade was insane. I was up north. I had no data. Like, I had no freaking internet, and like I had to like stand outside like a stalker with my phone in my hand, just trying to get enough internet to be able to close the trade, and I did. So what we could have here is potentially Crow flagging out on the daily, which is kind of nice. This could bring you all the way up to 42 cents for Crow. And do we just come back and touch the 21-day moving average here on the daily and then rip up? That could be potential. Like, this might be in the next couple of days play out. Again, I still see the stochastic RSI coming down. But again, like, we're below the neutral line. We can still continue to come down. So if this continues to come down to the bottom of the channel here, this could go and start to curl back up again, and then the next candle would start to come rip up, and the next candle might be the break. So we might have, let's see, tomorrow, day after, what's today? Today's Wednesday, so it'll be Thursday, Friday, and then maybe Saturday as a break. So this could go into this weekend. So keep your eye on Crow, actually. Crow might be the play, and you can even do something like this. If you anticipate this, you can wait for maybe it to come back to the 21-day moving average here. Your entry price would be somewhere around here. Your target would obviously be up at $42 cents, and your stop loss would be the break of the channel. Would have to lose this entire structure for you to be wrong, right? And that's on the daily. Again, the higher the time frame, the more likely this is to happen. So yeah, I might even get into another Crow trade in the future. Like, Crow has been paying. It's been really good. After all the good news that came out for Crow, I'm bullish on it again. I was one of my more speculative plays this bull market. Did pretty good. I put $500 in the Crow back in 2022. It turned into $1,800. I took out half the profits, and now I'm just waiting for it to double again, and I will pull out another 50%. Bull markets are for taking profit, people. Taking profit and stacking cash and getting ready for the next bear market. You don't want to be caught out holding the bag. You want to be ready to go to be able to, allocate your capital into a bear market. That's where the real money is made in crypto. And that also makes your bull cycle very, very stress-free. Imagine getting altcoins at the lows. Mind you, they're not so much higher than the lows now, but at least you're in the green. That does a lot for your psyche. That does a lot for your mental state to be able to go through, you know, a bull market in the green, not really having to stress out so much, right? You got to be patient, right? You know, things are going to take their time to go up and hit a lot of highs. But if you allocate your capital at the right time, if you start to really understand the 4-year cycles of Bitcoin and the crypto cycle, you're going to do very, very well. So that's my homework for you guys today. Go out and make sure you guys are very comfortable and familiar with the 4-year cycle. Not to say that it's going to play out exactly the same every time, because it never does. But, you know, it's going to be very similar, and it's going to give you a general idea of the seasons of crypto and understanding, you know, when's a good time to get in, when's not a good time to get in, and understanding that you may have a more broad market correction coming when we have a bear market. So make sure you guys check that out for sure, and backtrack it with the charts. Look at the charts, look at the monthly charts, look at the, like, zoom out and take a look at what you're looking at. Like, see what the patterns make, and see what the historical numbers have been, and you can calculate your gains. If I got it around somewhere at the lows, you know, I'm gonna do that actually with you right now, because this is how I do it, guys. This is how I calculate, you know, like, what am I okay with making, what do I want to make, how do I, you know, and then I plan out. This bull market was planned already before we even got here. My price targets are planned out. So let's look at 2022, right? I got in, I started buying around this time, around November in 2022 into January, into like the beginning of 2023. So we got in here, and then we started going. I didn't get 16K for Bitcoin. I got somewhere around like 18. I think I got 18K, like 26K. Like I started buying on the way up, right? But so we didn't get the bottom obviously perfectly, and you're never going to time the market bottom. But we started getting in like around 2022, beginning of 2023 is when I really started allocating a lot of capital. So you start doing you know your math. You start buying your coins, and you start doing, okay, look, what can I get? Like, you know, Bitcoin's previous all-time high was, you know, in 2017 was 20,000. We went to 69K, so that was like a 2.5x. So, you know, top to top, you know, I said, okay, what if we just do it again? What if we get a 2.5x or a 2x, right? That would be 135,000, I believe. No, 69,000 times 2 is 138,000, right? So I say, okay, conservatively, I'll say, okay, we'll do 138,000. And then, okay, what are my price targets? If I'm buying here at, you know, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 Bitcoin, you know, what are my price targets? So my price target was 107,000. It was actually 110, but I took 107. 120, but then I ended up selling at 117. And my next target is going to be about 120, 130, but I'm okay with selling at 125. And that's how it goes. You plan it out beforehand. That's how you compound your returns. That's how you make big bucks. And that's how you really change your life, guys. That's how it's really done. It's not leverage trading. It's just buying and holding over the long term and understanding the 4-year cycle. And then understanding, you know, down the rabbit hole, you know, why Bitcoin's valuable, you know, limited supply, better than gold, all that kind of stuff, right? All right, I'm going to take a look at my E-Trade and see what the hell's going on, because I feel like we're dumping again. This trade has been playing with me, like, honestly, just toying with me. We're still in my pattern. Again, we're fighting this 21-day moving average. But I'm telling you, I'm getting a little worried that we're going to lose this trade. As the 1-hour stochastic RSI continues to the downside, do we lose the ETH trade? That's the question. Do we lose the ETH trade? Hopefully, I can go to bed happy, knowing that we've broken out. But I was honestly hoping by 9 o'clock we were going to have a decision in this pattern here. But unfortunately, it is yet to happen. But we have knocked on this resistance 3 times, and we've knocked on the support 3 times. So either we're breaking down, or I don't know. Like, we'll see. But gotta give it time. Honestly, this again, the 4 hours kind of what I'm wondering if we're gonna come down and wait for price action to get into the 4 hours. Really, were to extend these lines. make something like that. If we were to make something like that, and then the 21-day moving average on the 4-hour would just make its way up here, and maybe coincide with it somewhere around here, and then break out. Like that's still fine too. I'll lose the 1-hour trade, and maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and catch the 4-hour trade. That's fine too. Like there's always another trade. That's what I really want to get across. Don't get FOMO when you're trading. There's always another trade. Like there's always another setup. I've been there back in November of 2024 when the markets were hot and altcoins were ripping. I was just full of. I did really, really well when I got in the trading, and then I did really, really bad when the market got tough. And I was just trading by emotions. So I was just trading by FOMO, chasing wins, and because I was lucky because the market was just so bullish, everything was winning. So I wasn't trading right. I wasn't being disciplined. I wasn't using 1% of my portfolio. I was being greedy, right? So I took a break from trading. I stopped trading around December. And then I took a break for like 6 months. I got into swing trading. I started moving, just, selling Bitcoin tops or Bitcoin pumps and then buying the dips and just compounding my returns that way. Still checking the charts, still doing my work on the charts, still practicing the trade on the charts, but with swing trading, so I wouldn't have to worry about stop losses or liquidations. And that's what if you're a beginner in trading, that's what I really recommend. I'm still a beginner. I still swing trade. I only leverage trade with a very, very small portfolio. Swing trading is the majority of where I plan to make my money in trading. But that's where I would suggest you get started. You don't have to worry about getting liquidated and all that kind of stuff like that. You just play with the charts and find a system that works for you. I show you what I'm doing and things that work for me, and maybe you can take it and tweak it and make it your own. But I stopped trading. I got back into it, and ever since I've got back into it, I've been a lot more disciplined, trading the system, only trading with 1% of my portfolio, and I'll scrimp and I'll scrape and I'll make I'll bring my portfolio up to like $2,000. Right now we're just under $1,000, and we'll bring it up to $2,000, $10, $15, $20 at a time. I don't care. So you gotta have the right mentality when you trade, and there's always another trade. And look at this, ETH is coming back up, right back to my entry price. We're back in the green. This has been a choppy pattern to trade, but I like it. I like this wick, the upside here on the hour. Again, we are bouncing off the 21-day moving average. And to be honest, what I'm betting on here is when the 21-day moving average crosses the blue line here, which is the 200-day, we usually have some pretty big bumps. Like, let's go back to when it happened before, right? So before the 21-day crossed the 200, and we had a huge pump up, right? We had it again here, and we had a big pump up, right? We just keep backtracking to see how many times this works. 21-day moving average crossed the 200-day, and we had a huge move to the upside, right? Same thing. Like, let's find when it did it even before that. 21-day touching the 200, big bump up. Like, we're so far, we've had 4 of them that's worked. This is bringing us all the way back to July. Again, crossing it, pump up. Inevitably we came back to the 200-day moving average, but we did have that pump. So this is what I'm betting on. We've just counted 5 times that this has happened, and we've had pumps every single time. So I'm betting on this to happen again, because we did cross the 200-day moving average. So I'm betting that this is going to be a successful trade. And then paired with my analysis of the Bitcoin dominance breaking down and the Tether dominance breaking down, that's what I'm looking for. And look, if you look at the 1 hour on Tether dominance, I believe we're making a bear flag, if I'm not mistaken, right? That brings you down, 4.34%. So guys, this is what it is. And you see the stochastic RSI on the top, so everything still tells me that we are going up for altcoins. Altcoins look good. So before we get into some gaming, let's recap. Let's recap what we're looking at. We'll give a quick recap, maybe do a little recording, and we'll do a little quick recap of the midweek market update. All right, let's do it. Oh, that's studio mode. Oh, you know what? Uh-oh. Okay, cool. I thought I crashed for a second. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn the music off. Okay, we're gonna do a quick 1 minute. I'm gonna record a video. And that's what I'm gonna post on the midweek update here. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna start recording now. What's going on, guys? I'm Mike, the Modern Canadian, and this is the midweek market update brought to you by Enclave Markets. All right, let's dive into it. All right, guys, we're taking a look at Bitcoin here. Bitcoin, we traded this earlier. We got a nice win today with Bitcoin. We broke out of my rising wedge, and then we kind of rolled over, but we sold the little top here, and we're coming down, retesting the top of this channel, looking like we may bounce, and we're above the 21-day moving average, which I really like. It looks like we're bouncing off here. So look for Bitcoin to make a move potentially up to 113,000. Again, we are looking really nice. This might actually be a September, not a Rectember. Now we look at Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is breaking down. If we look at the daily that I've been tracking this, Bitcoin dominance is breaking down, just starting maybe a bearish retest of this rising wedge here, or this bear flag. Potential target all the way down to 55.17%. And paired with Tether dominance, where's the money flowing in this market? Looks like we're also breaking down for the Tether dominance. So look for altcoins to make a move here, as Bitcoin, the money's flowing out of Bitcoin and into altcoins. And I am in an ETH trade right now on the daily. The daily trade looks like we broke out of a falling wedge. Look to this to go up to $5,000. This could hit a new all-time high sometime this month. So keep your eyes on that. We are the RSI, the stochastic RSI, breaking this downtrend here. So keep your eye on that. Everything's looking good for a pump for altcoins. All you got to do is watch your Tether dominance and watch your Bitcoin dominance. You'll see the reverse of the trend here. But I see all lights, or everything is pointing to altcoins going up in the market. And that is your midweek market update. Thanks for watching. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. I like it. That's a quick little recap of what we got going on for Bitcoin and the broader crypto market. What do you say, guys? Let's play some games. That's it. We're going up, guys. We're in a bull market, right? And in another month or so, if you didn't get in, I'm sorry for you. Like, I'm really sorry for you. You had every opportunity in this bull market to get into altcoins, because they have been abysmal, honestly, in comparison to Bitcoin. They have been abysmal. So if altcoins rip new all-time highs, super euphoric, and you didn't get in, I don't feel bad for you, son. I don't. I really don't. Because you had every opportunity, and if you've been watching my channel, I've been tracking this for a while. I've been giving you the sauce. I'm not perfect, but so far I've been pretty right overall. Like, I may lose trades here and there, but the overall trend, I've been pretty right, and I've been tracking this for a while. All right, so that's my midweek market update. Let's get to some games. Let's have some fun. Let's chill. Let's have a coffee and chat. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. Let me know in chat. And make sure you guys join our Telegram. I'll post a link to it. For the Mikkels Telegram. That's where I'm actually posting all my trade setups and my alpha for trading. So make sure you guys post that. I will actually post my Telegram, which also links into that channel. So I'll post that in my next post, maybe tomorrow when I do the update for this live. All right, let's play some games. I gotta go get my controller. Give me 1 second. I'd forget why you wanted to stay, so you would remind me every day. 'Cause you were someone so much better. All right, we're back. All right, I gotta connect I'm using a PS5 controller on the PC today. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy 14. I got back into like MMOs. I've been itching to play an MMO, and honestly, like, I haven't really been impressed with the Web3 games right now. Like, you know, Off the Grid is really good, but like, I'm just kind of tired of shooters right now. You know, between like, a lot of the Web3 games that I did play were shooters. You know, we played Shatterline, we played Nine Heroes, played OTG, still play OTG. I just feel like I need a break from shooters right now. I've been wanting to play an MMORPG, but there isn't anything that's, you know, really, I don't know, maybe I got high standards, but nothing up to my standards or whatever that interests me to play. I know there are MMOs out there for Web3, but from what I've seen, none that I'm really interested in getting into. Hopefully in the future, you know, I really want to see an MMORPG that has a really good storyline, voice acting, like that's kind of what I want to see for Web3. But it's tough. You need a big team for stuff like that and a lot of money. So I get it. I'm gonna connect this controller. I have to device. See if we can find it. There we go. DualSense wireless controller. There we go. Piece of cake. Where is? Oh. There we go. All right, let's. Always forget my password. I think that's it. Ha! Success! Alright, let's dive in. Let's see if my screen share will it catch it? Oh. Oh, we're going to like full screen. Okay, I caught it. What? Oh man, it's only showing like half my screen. What the hell? Oh no, we're good. Let's see if the controller's working. Ah, success. Alright, before we do this, some configuration, display settings. I want to go window or borderless window. Display settings. Come on. Where is it? Borderless window. Why? Dude, now I can explore my music. Dude, I've been playing this game on and off, mind you, since it was version 1.0. This game was so bad when it came out, that they literally fired the entire staff, rebuilt the game from scratch. It came out, and you know, and it became probably the best MMO that's out there still to this day, other than World of Warcraft. But I would argue that this is better than World of Warcraft. I would have to look at the numbers. I wonder who has more players, but I know if World of Warcraft is number 1, this is number 2. Like, so really really cool success story. They did a good job. They hired the right people for this to come in. All right. What I actually want to do, bring it up on my window here. I want to keep my trade open. See if I can monitor my trade. Actually, you know what I want to do? I'm gonna do something here. All right, we're gonna keep our eye on the ETH price. View. I'm gonna see if I can overlay it on the see if I can overlay it on the stream here so we can look at. Why is my chat now popping up? Yo, what's guys? So my arena chat just refreshed. I see everybody's chat. Yo, down 4800. Be nice to get some momentum going. Inspired. That would be sick. Tip the modern Canadian $40.9 in AVAC. Yo, thank you so much for the tip. I hope you're still here. I'm sorry, my pop-out window for chat did not refresh. It showed me like no chats. Colin, what's going on, brother? Okay, but what does Jarul think? I don't know anything about charts and stuff. Yo, thank you for the tip, Colin. I appreciate you, fam. I just don't trade. You know what? You don't need to. You really don't need to. You do what you got to do. It's something I like. Charts. I like numbers. I like math, and it makes sense to me. And I'm pretty good at like finding patterns. I always have. So it's just something for me. You guys do what you do, man. And honestly, you are a great streamer with a great personality. So you keep doing you, brother. It's pretty wicked. Yo, what's going on? Cryptuz boy. Cryptru boy. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. I apologize. Yo, thank you for that follow. Rena started following the Modern Canadian. Thank you for that follow. What are we playing today? Today we're playing Final Fantasy 14, brother. Pretty sure low hanging fruit. Right. I say that, but like I don't want to offend anybody, but it's true. Like it is a low hanging. That and card games. I feel like the majority of crypto games have been card games and what do you call it? And shooters. Like really. Like let's make a real MMO with real voice actors. Like let's really put it together, and make a real good game. But like but you know, especially with AI, there's no excuse now because now you can have AI do all your voice acting for you. You don't even need people. So I feel like it can be done. You know what? Maybe we gotta build it. You know, if it doesn't exist, maybe we gotta build it. Vibe code and MMO. What's your new? That's your new stream, right? For real, I know, right? Honestly, fuck, I feel you on that. I really do. I really do feel. Maybe I actually, you know what? I downloaded on the Epic Game Store. I think it's called Core, and I believe you can make games with Core. Like back in the day, I don't know. Maybe I'm aging myself here. Back in, I think PlayStation 1 had a game called RPG Maker, where you can make an RPG. It looked like an old Zelda DX or Final Fantasy like 5 or something like those kind of graphics. But that is what I was. I played that a lot. I made games on there, right? I don't know the code, but you know, using templates and custom, you know, you can make it whatever you want. You can make your own story. I feel like nowadays, AI can help you with the script. I can help with the story. Again, don't just have AI slop. Actually, be creative. But you know, have all the. You can use AI to help you along the way. You know, if you're a team building a game, that like you can really replace a lot of workers, right? And again, like you said, vibe coding. I don't know much. I've never vibe coded. I've heard about it a lot. That might be something I might tackle in the bear market when I got some more time on my hands. But I would absolutely love to be part of like building an MMO. Like I've played MMOs my entire life, like since I was like freaking 11, 12 years old. Since I got my first computer, I played MMOs. Always have. So for me to get into something like that, I'm down. So I made a new character. Well, it's not a new character. I changed classes. I want to be a healer. I don't know what it is, man. In League of Legends I play support, and in MMOs I like to play healer. Mostly because you get really fast queue times. I'm impatient. No, I got a kid, man. I got a kid. I don't got time to wait in queue. All right, let's see. What am I gotta do here? I think I finished all those quests. I gotta go do more. I believe they're called Lev quests. I need to get to level 16. I'm level 12 right now, and that way I can start doing dungeons and just grind that out. Because this is like this weird part, because I've already finished all the main story quests for this level on my other character. But I don't really have a lot of stuff to grind right now. But we'll do the boring leave quests, and hopefully I'm entertaining enough for you. Oh crap, that's what I was going to do. Before I lost my chat on... same EverQuest. Oh man, I never played EverQuest. I never got into that one. my first MMO was, I want to say World of Warcraft, but I'm pretty sure I played something before that. Actually, maybe so. Maybe it was World of Warcraft. I did a lot of the Blizzard games back in the day. We started with like StarCraft 1. Love StarCraft. So I went back to it actually a little while. So I went back to StarCraft 2 just to mess around. It was still fun. I still remember all the macros, all the keys. Like 10 years later, I still remember. I'm gonna see if I can overlay my window capture. I'll just call it price. I just want to monitor the price. Trading view. Oh, we got it. Okay, hold on, bear with me. I'm gonna crop this. Let me go full screen here. Let me crop this so I'm just getting the Ethereum price. Ethereum. This thing has been toying with me all night. Ever since I came home, it's been toying with me. My entry price was like 44 right now, like 44.65, and it hasn't freaking moved all day since I got home from work. All right, there we go. Now we can all see if I'm gonna fail this trade live. There we go. Beauty. Oh no, I lost my arena chat again. There we go, we're back. We're watching that trade. Just go to 4,800 so I can win. Like, I just want to go to sleep. I got Mikkel. She's in the trade too. She followed me in the trade. And she's like, yo, do I get out of this yet? Like, I said, I don't know, man. We're still in my pattern. Until we break my pattern, like, I can't say to get out, right? You know what? I'm just gonna teleport to. I want to go to Bent Branch Meadows. Now we're gonna do. We're gonna teleport back to Gridania. Nope. Oh man. Wow. Come on, Mike. Get your shit together here. Press the right buttons. Yeah, and I've played Final Fantasies. Oh God, ever since I was able to read, essentially. I didn't really. I played the older ones, but I didn't go back to them till later in life. I was probably too young to play Final Fantasy 1 when the NES came out. I think I was born in '88, and I'm pretty sure the Final Fantasy 1 came out like '89. So it would only have been one, not quite there for for video gaming at that point. All right, let's go and oh, do I have higher level leaf quests? Level 5. No, I only have level 10. It's the highest I got here. Central Shroud. Let's teleport here, and I believe Bent Branch Meadows is where we gotta go. And I totally interrupted my teleport. Come on, Mike. It's been a while. I'm getting back in the swing of playing this game. Honestly, it's been a while. Oh no, my mic. It's been a while since I've really played a whole lot of anything. I haven't really had a lot of time. These Wednesdays have been the only time I've been able to play games. So it's kind of nice to do two of the things that I love the most is, making money in trades and and playing video games. We got flying mounts. I got a flying chocobo. Alright, where do we gotta go? I think most of my quests are gonna be over here. Yeah, right over here. Alright, let's get these done. I want to get to level 16 as fast as possible. Difficulty, we're gonna go level 3. Start her up. Yo, where are my... Oh, my spells and abilities are missing. Hold on. Stone. No. Oh, crap. We should be able to kill this, no problem. I just realized my hotbar is all messed up because I've been playing on the PS5. But, just easier to play on the PC when I'm streaming. All right, let's organize my bar here. Here, actually, you know what? We're gonna go We're gonna go Medica here. Here will be here. You know, I don't like that. I think Cure's better up here, and I think Medica's better down here. Arrow will go here. Repose. Do I want to use repose? Yeah, sure, why not? Suna's here. Traits, duties. I think we're good. I think that's all I really need. So much easier to set up a hotbar when you're only level 13. Wait, 13? Oh no, I'm level 12. He's level 13, this monster. So, I don't know if you're still here, Colin, but I'm curious to see what games are you playing right now? Are you playing any Web3 games, or are you just like kind of gone back to Web2 and just wait until Web3 gaming comes back? Actually, there's actually one game I really do want to like get into. It's gonna require a lot of time. Is Parallel? I really want to get into Parallel. I'm a Magic the Gathering player. I literally just built a new deck today, and I love card games. I play competitive Magic the Gathering, so getting into Parallel, I'm playing Parallel. I really do like the game. I really like the mechanics. So I would love to see. I'm curious to see like how much it would cost to like really get into Parallel on a competitive level where I can actually like maybe do tournaments. Because I love it. I love card games, especially competitive card games. I'm always been like a competitive player, like League of Legends. You know, I used to back many years ago. I used to get paid to play Counter-Strike back when Condition Zero was out. It was kind of like a smaller version of Counter-Strike. Didn't really get popular. Did I fail? Why did I fail? Oh, the Fate failed. I'm not doing the Fate. Yeah, it was a smaller version of Counter-Strike. You know, there's a smaller player base, but still big enough. And I was getting paid to play. I was on the league right before Pro. I believe the main league was called CPL, but the league for Counter-Strike Condition Zero was CZL because of Z for Condition Zero. And we were invite, so you know, right under the professional league, which would have been CZLP, and we were CZLI. So it was kind of neat. It was a good time in my life, trying to convince my parents to go to the World Championship at 17, and this is before gaming was like, you know, as normal as now. Now you can see gaming as like a career, but unfortunately, not when I was growing up. And imagine like the winnings on that tournament. I believe the winning team won $1 million. Now, like some teams are winning much more than that. Even like streaming, like you can make a life, a living from streaming, right? That was never a thing before. I think when I started playing Counter-Strike, I can't remember, but I think Justin TV was out. I think even Justin TV came out later. And that was eventually where all the people that started Twitch went from Justin TV over to Twitch. And yes, I am old. That's the meaning, or some of the story here is I am old. I've been doing this gaming thing for a long time. You know, it's funny. My parents always used to give me hell, like, "Oh, you play too many video games." Or, you know, I played Counter-Strike so much. My mom thought I was gonna go crazy. She was like, "Get a gun and shoot the whole family." Like, she watched way too many crazy things on TV. And it's so funny. My parents are retired now, and they spend a lot of time playing slot machine games on their tablets. So I find it funny how everything comes back full circle. Come on, Mom. Get off the slot machine game. It's terrible. It's not good for your brain. She's even playing for real money. Like she just likes the lights and the sound and everything of the gambling without actually spending any money. But man, whatever makes you happy, I guess. tell you, this is a lot easier when you're a healer. Alright, how's my... Come on, E. Can we just pump up? Can we just, like, get out, like, break out of my, my pattern here? God, this may drag me out. Like, how many hours is this gonna drag out? I also don't want to go to sleep on this trade. Well, actually, no, I got my stop loss. Like, whatever. We lose it, we lose it. I'll get back in. If I lose this trade, I get back in on the 4-hour trade. So by the time I wake up, honestly, like, right when I wake up, I might actually be ready to go for the 4-hour trade. Oh, man, it doesn't slow... I see what you're talking about with the pop out the chat for arena. You gotta scroll down. It doesn't automatically scroll down. I missed your chat. Yeah, I'm playing. Oh, Path of Exile. Yeah. Oh, nice. I macro optimize my opbar here. I really don't fuck with referee at all. I definitely am not interested in shooters. A few things I do like. I'm 43. All right, man. So I'm still younger. I'm still younger. I'm 37. Be 38 next year. The movie The Wizard. We played in gaming, speaking to Nintendo. I don't know if your chat is the thing. No, I don't think it is. Yeah, it doesn't scroll up. That's exactly what's happening. Yeah. Exactly. I use a thing called social media. I know. I have it. I literally have it. I just haven't had time to actually like set it up. I do need to get on that. It's just crazy, man. I've been just like I work full time and I try to make it like literally when I'm done my stream today, I'm gonna just make clips and get it all to my to all my platforms until I go to sleep. And then this weekend I'm actually not going to be going up to the trailer, so now that summer's done, back to school, I'll have my weekends back to be able to pump out as much work as I can. So I definitely need to do that, and I actually probably need to do that as well for the adoption podcast. That would be make life a little easier, because it's honestly it's kind of annoying having like so many different windows open. We'll get there. We make it work. You know, I used to be able to set up a bot right from OBS that used to do all this stuff. Remember like the Twitch bots? Like, what was it? I used to have MooBot and I don't even remember the name of the bots anymore. I know there's Nightbot, but it wasn't Nightbot that I used. Yeah, I used to have all these bots that integrated all my chats. Like the UI was really easy to use. I wish we had that for everything. Like you just type in the link and then where you go. But I believe that's where Social Stream Ninja does, where you just get the link, I believe. Main target items. Okay, I gotta kill 6 of these guys, or I gotta obtain 6 items. Is Social Stream Ninja, is it like easy to use, or am I gonna have trouble here? Remember, I'm not a coder, I'm not a dev. Mind you, I'm sure there's plenty of YouTube videos on how to set up. That's honestly like, I learned everything from YouTube. I literally, everything I know, I've learned from YouTube, and I've just, studied a little bit more in depth than other things, but let me, yeah, I leveled up. Wisebot, yeah, that's the other one I used to use. Grading bot system, Mr. Bot. Yeah. What's going on, Royal? Welcome to the stream, brother. Not exactly easy to use. Yeah, I'm sure I can figure it out. I just need to actually sit down and like give it the time that's required to actually learn it. Yeah, I remember Wisebot. I used to have in my stream chat, like again, Twitch used to be so much more fun. But like I used to have the channel points, and people can earn channel points by watching me, and then they can redeem their points for special like sound effects and stuff like that. Like it was a good time. We had fun. That's the only thing I really like from Twitch is like the idea of the channel points. I really do like the channel points. If we can integrate that into like the arena, that'd be nice. And have them be able to do fun, cool things, you know, with arena points. Or the channel points, I should say. I believe we also talked about this on the on our interview on the stream. And ETH, you were driving me nuts. Can we pump up here? 44.58. Like, I haven't lost a lot of money in this trade. Like, I've been up and out of I've been like in the red, in the green, in the red, in the green. Like basically every candle, like every hourly candle. Sometimes you wait all day, all night for a trade to play out. I got in thinking that we bottoms and surprise, we didn't. Yeah, channel points sound like tokens, eh? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. I would not want to make my own like token, the crypto token. I wouldn't want to launch my own token. I'm not about that. I like the idea of the tickets, and that can be maybe we can use it. But then, like, people gotta pay for that. Like, what about people that just don't have money? So that's I guess I see your point though. I guess you kind of have to launch a token, and then what's the value of it? Like, you have to have liquidity and all that, and I don't want to be extractive with my community. That's the one thing I worry about. Right? I don't want people to like come in here. This is the problem I have with like playing Earth games. I don't want you to come here thinking like I'm only making these tokens. I think I can make money. It should literally be worth nothing and just for fun. Like, it should be worth $0 and just only be used to have fun in my channel. And maybe, you know, the more you watch, you know, you can use it for tickets, enter a giveaway or something like that. I would recommend and everyone hates it. Yeah, it's solvable. Yeah, I believe it is solvable. Probably for someone that's much smarter than me. I believe we're gonna solve all these problems. It's just a matter of time, right? Like, but I'm kind of with Mick on you know lifting all boats and getting people in. That's why I really love what VeChain has been doing with the VBetter DAO, and just like the onboarding of people through green incentives by having a reusable water bottle, cleaning up garbage, recycling, charging my electric car, things like that. Working out, taking a picture of a healthy meal. Like, these are all things that we should be doing anyways, and getting rewarded in Better Token for it is honestly one of the best onboarding things I've ever seen. And it's something that anybody can get into by doing, incentivizing the right things. I believe if you fix the incentives, you fix the world. And this is why I like Bitcoin, because it fixes the traditional incentive model. So we need more of that. We need more properly aligned incentives and not just greedy money to people. I need one more of these items. I need to find one more of those bugs. Where are they? They're supposed to be in these green circles, and they're not here. Go figure. It's the last one that I need to kill, and it's MIA. Oh shit! I'm aggroing stuff over here. Okay, yeah, I'm just. Don't mind me, just aggroing like a whole swarm of scorpions. Okay, we'll just make our way over here. Oh great, we're just gonna fight 4 monsters now, or 3 monsters. No problem, we got this. Actually, you know what? I can actually sleep them. Sleep you. And I'll sleep you. And I'll heal myself. I'm almost dead. Okay. I almost hit the sleeping guy. Okay, we managed this. Oh crap, I should aggroed another one. We got this. We're gonna put him asleep. Oh, we finished the duty. Oh, they disappear when I finish it. Okay, there we go. Alrighty then. Alright, we finally finished my coffee an hour later. I'm terrible with coffees, man. I'll be at work, I'll get a coffee, and I will literally just like set it down, forget about it for like 2 hours, come back to it. Good thing I don't mind coffee warm or cold, honestly. Like maybe I'm weird like that, but thank goodness for that because sometimes I'll literally forget I have a coffee and I'll be like, oh, I'll get back to my toolbox, but oh yeah, I forgot about that. Initiate, we'll go level 3. Alright, this one is use a water sprite core to reveal target's true form. I believe do I got items for this? No. Oh, use key item. Oh, it's not a key item. What the heck? Oh, that's right. I remember this quest. I gotta kill these water guys first. Yeah, I gotta kill the water sprites. Where are they? No. I remember this correct. No. Oh, you know what? No, I gotta kill these guys and use it on the wisp. Okay, I remember. Don't forget to bring a towel. Man, it's been a minute since I watched South Park. I actually recently started watching Trailer Park Boys, the new series, Jail. Still funny, man. Still good. I don't know, maybe that's a Canadian thing, but I love it. Thank you for reminding me about giveaways. I had to mention that to Jason. Oh, there you go, brother. Always here to help. Everybody loves a good giveaway, right? I actually just had a giveaway. I gave away a Bidax solo miner, actually. Somebody from Nigeria won it. We sent it all over to them, and can you imagine somebody from Nigeria hitting a little solo miner, hitting a block in Bitcoin, 3.12 BTC? Like, that's life-changing. For that, and we gave away a Ledger. We gave away a Ledger Nano S. And all of a sudden, Ledger's like, yeah, we're not going to support this one anymore. No, sorry. It's still a good wallet. Like, I wouldn't be keeping my main portfolio on there, but I had to update my wallet. I was using a Ledger Nano S for the majority of my cold storage, and I had to get a different wallet. I'm actually using an Elipal wallet now, the Elipal Titan, I believe. And I'm gonna be buying the new, I think it's a Ledger Ledger Stacks. So I'll be buying a Ledger Stacks and be splitting up my stuff into multiple wallets. Oh, it's not that I don't like the Ledger Nano S. It's just Ledger announced that they're not going to be continuing to support the Nano S. They're not going to be sending more updates to it. So over time, it will be less and less secure because you're going to be on an older version. So basically, you're going to have to upgrade to the higher ledgers. And to be honest, with the Ledger Nano S, it only has a certain amount of memory. So you can actually only hold a certain amount of coins on there, because every time you upload a new protocol, it runs out of space. So you can hold like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe one other altcoin. But I love Ledger. I've used Ledger exclusively for many, many years. Alright, do I have the key item? No. Am I missing something here? Let me check my inventory. Where's the water core that they're talking about? I don't know. Defeat water sprites to obtain glamour, dispelling water core sprites. Fixture in. Alright, let me put this guy to sleep real quick. Okay, let me check my inventory. Water core sprites, water core sprites. Do I have it? I don't think I got that item. Oh wait, is that it? Oh, that's a potion. What the hair? Oop. No, it's not here. Okay, I don't know. Let me kill this guy and I'll figure it out after. I don't think they need to continue supporting it. I used the Nano S for everything. I have a dozen of them. Yeah. Yeah, but like, if they're not pushing updates, anymore to the machine, they're not supporting updates for the Ledger Nano S, wouldn't it eventually be, less secure? If someone finds, a hack to that version, the last version that it's on. That's the one thing I worry about. Because, all the other Ledger devices, they will be continue to sending new security updates to, right? I'll tell you one thing though. I'm using the Titan 2.0. I really do like it. It's fully air gapped, and I like how I like to just scan QR codes, because I've send funds to wrong wallets by messing up typing in the wallet address. It's happened before. But it'd be nice to, I like the idea of QR codes. I know I'm not fucking up. It's not connected to the internet, so I don't gotta worry about a fake QR code. It's literally my wallet to the device itself, right? And it works really nice. They even have now a card, a little card that you just tap the RFC to your phone and connects to your phone, which is kind of nice. I still like the Titan 2.0 fully air gap system, but yeah. I have to find a hack. Yeah, maybe. This is hard, and they probably have yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Honestly, that's why I did the giveaway. Still, I still believe that it's still gonna be fine. But you never know, right? Like, when it comes to my crypto security, I'm like overly cautious probably than I need to be. But that's just me. Maybe I'm a worry wart. Oh, I got the trickster imp. Okay, good. I was gonna say, like, I didn't get the items. Usually they give you a key item that you can use to convert these guys, but we got him. I just gotta kill this guy and we're good. But I feel you on that. If they find a hack, like, to a Ledger Nano S, like, Is Ledger's not gonna patch it? Like, that's kind of their reputation. But then on the other hand, it's like, yo, we told you we're not supporting this one anymore, so you know, use at your own risk. So like, could it be something like that? I wonder. Okay, come on, Eve. Let me go back to my trade real quick. I just want to open the chart. We're still showing the price, right? Yeah, we are. Go back to my hour of the candle. Oh my god, this is the longest pattern ever. How many hours are we in this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've been in this trade for 12 hours. Can you make a decision already? God damn it! Ugh, God. Anyways, we'll see. God, that is the longest consolidation pattern. Mind you, we are consolidating, which is nice, but 12 hours, man. I'm gonna go to bed soon. Okay, maybe not soon. Maybe soon. Like another 2 hours. That's the worst. When you're in a trade and you're really bullish that it's gonna pop off, and then you gotta go to bed, and it's like, shit, is this gonna happen when I go to sleep? A lot of people don't sleep in crypto. Like, I literally have to go to bed. You know, at some point. Not yet. At some point. Survey target areas. Okay, I gotta kill these guys. Aha, I cleared all your poison. Oh. I bet you support just means they stop production and migrate to the model. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of, you know what, that's probably right, honestly. And it's just, again, newer models. The newer models are more expensive. I think now the cheapest offering they have is like, what, like $120 US? Whereas the Nano S was like, what, 49, 59 bucks or something like that? So it makes sense. All of a sudden our revenue goes up. Look at that. Because everybody's spending more money on our devices. Devs are going to be the issue. Connected. That's all good. Royal, welcome back. What do you recommend now then? I'm doing well. I need a dozen devices. Oh man. Well, honestly, like probably. Well, why do you? I guess for security, you want to have multiple devices, right? So we don't want to have one device. So yeah, probably the stacks, because you can literally stack them. The Ledger stacks. Ledger is still the #1 security device in my eyes. Ledger's #1. Like, I got Elipol mainly because I was, you know, I saw them at Consensus and tried to, you know, I did become like an affiliate with them. I haven't sold anything with them, but I do have an affiliate link. I've been wanting to try out the device for a while. I did pay for the device. They didn't give it to me for free, but I like it. But I don't hold all my crypto in it, right? I split it between that and the Ledger. I plan to continue to use the Ledger, and it will definitely be the Ledger and the Ledger stacks. So that will be the device I buy. So if you need a dozen devices, that's probably, I don't know, in my eyes, I would get that. I don't know if you need a dozen devices because you got to hold a bunch of altcoins and it literally just can't store that many. Then maybe you can consolidate to one device that can store all of them. Because that was my problem with the Nano S. I literally couldn't put my full portfolio in there, because if I had all these altcoins, I would be able to hold like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoin, and that's it. So any of like my mining rewards I couldn't hold in there because it just ran. I'd have to buy another Nano S. But I guess you can get the Nano X. The Nano X, I believe, is still being produced. I believe there's still support for it, and it does hold a hell of a lot more cryptocurrencies on it. But honestly, at that point, I would just get the stacks. Actually, no, I think I'm wrong. I think the stacks is more expensive. I think it's over like $200. Those assets, I'm splitting. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. That's exactly what I do as well. Using S Plus, by the way. S Plus. I don't know if I've seen that. Nano S Plus. Yeah, mine only had like, it was like 32 megabytes or something like that. So like the block, like it couldn't hold more than like 2 or 3 blockchains on it. That's always been my gripe with the one that I had, right? But it worked for what I needed it for. And to be honest, in the bear markets, I'm really only holding Bitcoin and stablecoin, and mostly stablecoin because we're in a bear market. And I can't wait to say one day I'm holding millions of dollars of assets. We'll get there. Hopefully that's next bull cycle. All right. Level 14, 2 more levels. Actually, you know what? Only one more level. One more level and I can start running, I believe it's Stasha. Let's see here. Duty finder. Says Tasha, level 15 dungeon. Okay, yeah, one more level. We're already halfway there. Battlecraft leaves, level 10. You know what? I think we're gonna move on to the higher level place. So let's find the next place. Would be, I believe, Hawthorne Hut. All right, let's see here. I gotta find. Town is right here, so I should have. There it is, the leave mate. Oh, I gotta do a quest for him like right away. Excellent. You need to merely beckon the self. Okay. Where is the quest? Should be right here somewhere. Report to East Shroud. Oh, initiate. Okay, so I gotta beckon it, right? I used to beckon all these safe. Okay, so. Oh, I gotta bring it somewhere. Shit. Where do I bring it? Oh, I gotta bring it. I remember this quest. I gotta bring it all the way over here. Oh, I gotta clear the way so she doesn't die. I really do like the music in this game. That battle music is still fun. One advantage to building your own crypto. Oh yeah, brother. Hey, man, the builders get paid in this market, man. That's what it's all about. I'm just an investor. I work full time as a mechanic, and I store my extra energy in crypto. I believe crypto and is the fastest horse in the race for capital creation, and that's the whole game. Right? Like, why would I put my money into dollars when they're just printing more of them? That's That's the base case. And exploring all the ecosystems in crypto is just fun for me. It's just like, you know, what can this space become? Like, we're literally leveling up our entire society, you know, find the financial system and everything. It's gonna be digital, right? So you can learn stuff, you can just build things. Arena's opening up an app store. What? For real? That's crazy. How did that even look? Ah, I'm so curious now. I have so many questions. Curious to see the kind of apps like apps like kind of catered for streamers, for creators. Oh, that's actually like a really cool idea. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Yes. Oh, I like this. I like where this is going, or where this could go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, because, you know, fuck Twitch, right? We need all the goodies of all the other streaming platforms here. Because I really do like the potential of the arena. And we just need to just continue to build and make it better. Which it sounds like you guys are doing exactly that. So kudos to you guys for building this. And it really helps that you're actually like a streamer yourself, not like you're building stuff and you actually like stream and are good at it. So you know what you're doing. I love it. I do like that. I would like to see more stuff that we can do as creators, like, and especially giveaways. I do like to give back to the community, and you know, the whole idea of, you know, channel points, tokens, stuff like that. Like, I like to have fun with chat, right? I really do believe, and I see a lot of streamers like, you know, making YouTube videos and nobody talks to their chat. I remember back in the day, like on Twitch, like you don't talk to your chat, they're gone. But like I don't know, maybe it's like a norm here in crypto. A lot of people just don't talk to their chat. They don't really engage too much. Very few streams actually sit there and will engage with their chat. Like why would you stay in the chat? Honestly, I'm the same way. Like when I go to like a Twitch chat or a streamer and I say hi in chat and like they don't answer, I'm gone. Right? Like the whole point is to be social. Maybe that's just me, but like that you would have never survived on Twitch back in the day if you did not engage with your chat. Am I supposed to ring this guy? Am I there yet? Oh yeah, I think we're here. Duty complete. That wasn't so bad. You cannot complete this quest. Really? I cannot complete the quest until I'm level 15. Why would you let me start the quest? Ah, come on, dude. Level 20. Oh shit, these quests are like high level. Well, that kind of sucks. Alright, let's try a different location. So we went to Hawthorne Hut Quarry Mill. You know what? Let's just go back to Brent Branch Meadows. We'll do another leap quest. We should get to level 15 there. What if you built an app you integrate into your stream and you just pay a one-off to buy it? Ooh, okay. Using Arena. I don't work for Arena, by the way. I know. But you're in the inside circle of the people that do. Right? So maybe you have some sway, or they listen to your ideas, right? Oh no, where did my... God, I keep losing my damn chat. There we go. I just pitched the ability to do giveaways. Jason, because you for real? Oh shit! Thank you. That's actually pretty cool. I thought I just reminded you of something that you're already gonna do. Like, that's pretty cool. Very few Twitch chats. Either you're just selecting the ones that who do. Yeah, true. That's retarded. Yeah. Some. Yeah, it doesn't need to be pro-social. I totally agree with that. How do you connect with people if you're not talking to them? Like, it just makes no sense to me. I don't know if they actually do with it for real. Hey man, giveaways are pretty important. Like I feel like having like a system in place for that. Like that was what I was initially trying to do with my giveaway. What I wanted to do is only do the giveaway to the ticket holders. Problem is, like, a lot of people in my X following are not really on Arena, so obviously I tried to onboard them to the Arena, but I don't know, some people just that extra little step of just authorizing the app is a little too difficult for them. So I didn't really get a whole lot of response to the giveaway. So I opened it up to X and Arena, and whoever did the things that was needed to do for the giveaway, they got it, whether they did it on Arena or X. But I really do like the idea of incentivizing people that are your ticket holders to give back to community members, not just a random, right? Like, that's the one thing I really like about the tickets, right? You can actually have like dedicated community members, not just a random coming in, been here for a day and hey, surprise, I win a giveaway. You know what I mean? And I have a lot of that. Like, back when I was playing Big Time, there was a lot of giveaways. Big Time would have like sponsored streams, and they would give away like chests, game codes, all that kind of stuff. And the problem is, you get these bots, and you just get a lot of people coming into your Twitch stream just because it's a giveaway. They've never been there before. They will subscribe or follow, just because, to check off that box to be able to be in the giveaway. But they don't care. Like, after the giveaway's gone, they're not going to stick around, right? And you don't want those kind of people in in your community, right? You want actual people that are going to be there. Oh my god, we're so close to level 15. We're gonna take on probably. I'll take on 2 for now. I don't want to keep doing them over and over and over. I just want to get to 15. All right, let me fly on my flying chicken. Where's my flying chicken? Do I not have my flying chicken on my mouse guide? Legacy choco at the hotbar. There we go. I use this legacy chicken because nobody has this. Or sorry, I use this flying chicken because nobody has it. I am a legacy member. This is why I'm never gonna get rid of this account. I got into this game when it was really shit, and they, as an apology, all the legacy members of this game actually pay a lower monthly fee. Like, the fee for this is like, I think it's like $13 US a month, but I pay $9 US a month, and that's lifetime because I played the game and it was crap. So that was a pretty cool incentive that Square Enix did, and I will never get rid of this account. And I have a that chocobo that has that I was just flying has the black tail feathers, which is only legacy members have that. So. Never selling it, never getting rid of this account, because I'm keeping it for legacy. It's kind of a flex, right? Alright, let's get back to... There we go, I gotta do this quest right here. Okay, we just gotta kill these guys, so easy peasy. This economic and the social side, yep. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You do want to incentivize both people that invest in you, and yeah, I totally agree with that. Again, the people, in my opinion, people that just show up here and there, obviously that's great, right? People got their own lives, but people that really do invest in you, like those are your familia, right? Those those are people that stick around, uh, and stick around for a long time, and those are the people you really want to reward, right? You want to reward those people that come back, that are invested in you and the growth and the progress, right? Like, it's so cool to watch a streamer come up and make those back in the day in Twitch, it was they affiliate and then eventually partner, and it was nice to be along that journey. That's actually one thing that would be kind of neat. Incentivize creators, maybe, as their community gets bigger. I don't even know. Is that a possibility for? Do you think that we even need something like that in the arena, where, like, the higher you get in followers and everything, do you become more? I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like, this partner for Twitch. Well, you're not sharing revenue from arena, so I guess you wouldn't. It all goes to you anyway, so actually you don't need that at all. Never mind. I'm thinking out loud here. Yeah, you totally don't need that anymore, because then you just gatekeep, right? The partners get all the revenue, and then you don't want any of that shit. Oh great, my meat trade is not looking good. Oh no! Did we stop? Did I get stopped out? I got stopped out. That sucks. Yeah, my stop loss was under the 200-day moving average on the 1 hour, and we kind of whipped below it. Well, that's unfortunate. Watch, it's gonna pump up now that I finally got stopped out. I really don't want to chase. I don't want to chase this. I'm gonna leave it. We'll see what we can get tomorrow. We lost $10, big deal. I won $26 earlier today in some other trades, so we're still up $16. Oh, that was a freaking critical hit. So if creator tokens were a thing, the model would factor that in, yeah. Pretty sure I have a legacy account too. I just never played again. Oh, for real? Yeah, this game was pretty rough when it came out. I liked it. I didn't think it was terrible. It's much better now, but I know, I'm a sucker for anything Final Fantasy. I really am. And like from Magic the Gathering, they just released like a Final Fantasy set, so it's even made me want to play Final Fantasy stuff even more. Honestly, it's much better playing this at the PC, because if I'm on the PS5 and I sit on my couch, I last like maybe 10-15 minutes in this game and then I start to fall asleep. I don't know, man. There's got to be a theory. I have a theory. When you're sitting on the couch and you recline to a certain angle, that brings on sleep. There's a certain angle of incline that just makes you sleep. And I'm sitting up here, like I'm sitting on a 90-degree. I'm not tired at all playing, in front of the PC. But my God, when I'm sitting on the couch and I get that the footrest to go up, I'm falling asleep. Like, it's happening. Can we get like some scientists to can we study the rate of incline for sleeping on a couch? Oh, I am almost dead. There we go. Oh, nice. This is my last one. Oh man, 11 hours in the trade, guys, and we've freaking lost it, man. That sucks. So now I revert back to the 4-hour, and this the 4-hour touch the 21-day moving average. Why is this guy invulnerable? What's going on? He just became like invincible. Where are you going? I bet that study has been done multiple times, right? As ChatGPT. I'm gonna have to, like, the rate of incline versus staying awake or sleeping while watching TV. I can't even get through a hockey game anymore, man. I used to be able to watch a whole hockey game, like, God, 3 periods of hockey, and like, you know, by period 2, you're doing one of these. Now, you may not make it to the commercial break, or you may not make it back from the commercial break. All right, got one more quest. This should get me to level 15. God damn it, better. Oh man, I hate when you wait all day for a trade and it just... Ah, darn. And it looks so good, but again, this is what we do. We trade these flakes until they fail. When they fail, then the structure changes, and we gotta change our thesis here. So we revert back to the 4-hour, and we'll see probably when I wake up. But the market makers have been just like destroying us, man. That whole pattern was so full of wicks to the up and the downside. They're just like liquidating people left, right, center. Okay, I gotta pacify it, so I gotta use the soothe emotes. Emote, soothe, there it is. Right, that's one down. This is actually a stupid easy quest. I don't even need to kill them. I just need to like get them low enough and then just like use an emote to slow them down. What? This isn't, dude, you missed the market update. The first hour of the stream was the market update. I even recorded a live video for my sponsor, and I did it again. I did a recap, and you missed it. Needless to say, Bitcoin dominance is going down, and so is Tether dominance. It's breaking down as well. So, you know, good things for altcoins. That's essentially in a nutshell what it means. So, you know, look at your altcoins, put them in a pattern that you like, and watch your dominance. You know, and find out where money is flowing. But I will post the replay. You can definitely catch the replay tomorrow, and you'll catch my my little market update when I put the video tomorrow. But all in all, I'm still super bullish. Whether September is overly great or not, I still think the last couple months of this year are going to be like absolute fire. Oh man, we are going to roll over now. Yeah. The 1 hour is going to come down. The stochastic sign on Ethereum are going to come down and reset. And then we're just going to take a massive dump back to the 21-day moving average on the 4-hour. That is, yeah, that's what's going to happen. I already see it. Unless we keep going. Unless the 4-hour rolls over too, but the stochastic's pretty low on the 4-hour, so I feel like that's where it stops. Alright, 2 down. 1 more. I killed the other one. I was talking and I totally forgot what I was doing. There it is. Run it back! Dap is bugging. Gotta log out to buy your ticket, BRB. No worries, brother. Oh shit, don't kill him. Boom. Got it. Okay, that should bring me to level 15. Oh, I am level 15. I'm good now. Those actually give a lot of experience, which is nice. Okay, now we can do the dungeon. Yay! We unlocked it. Alright. Let's see. Did I get any new gear? I love this. Recommended gear. Just click it and it actually puts the best gear on for you. So easy. I love it. Okay. Are we Gucci? I don't know what I want to do now. Do I want to do dungeon? I think we might end here because I do got a lot of videos to edit. But I appreciate everybody coming by. Appreciate all you guys in the chat chatting with me. It was nice to chat with you guys. Great trade. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you, fam. Yeah, I'm in the club now. Yo, welcome to the club, bro. Welcome. You got in at the bottom. Actually, no. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you for being part of the club. Thank you guys for being here. Every Wednesday I do my market update. Every Tuesday we have the adoption podcast with me and Mick. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Both at 9 p.m. Eastern. All in all, I see good things for the markets. We'll just jump back really quick to my charts. Oh my god, is it missing? Where's? Oh no, my window's closed. It's not even gonna show it now. But yeah, so all in all, I see good things for the markets until we reverse for tether dominance. As long as tether dominance is going down, that tells you that stable coins, the money is flowing out of stable coins and into the crypto market. So now then you got to look at your Bitcoin dominance. Is Bitcoin dominance going up or down? If Bitcoin dominance is going down, that tells you we're going to altcoins. If Bitcoin dominance is going up and tether dominance is going down, money's rotating back into Bitcoin. We will have that rotation back into Bitcoin for its next leg up. The next leg for Bitcoin is probably the last. That will be the cycle top of this cycle, in my opinion. That's what I believe. Maybe sometime in October, maybe even November. But yeah, when you start to see Bitcoin dominance bottom out and reverse trend, you might be looking at that next year up for Bitcoin. That might be the last time to be able to get in before the cycle top. And please don't be left holding the bag. Take profits. Trade responsibly, and I will be posting all my trades on my Telegram, on the McGill's Telegram. I will post all the links. Thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Thank you much for coming by. We'll see you next time.